My God, what could those sounds be? Could it be a combination of a draft and Day 9 plugging his new game studio? Yes! I founded a game studio. We're funded, we're hiring. If you want to come work with me, those are the two positions that we have open for a multiplayer PC strategy game. Apply on my Twitter. I mean, the Twitter links to a URL, and you can also go to that URL. Do whatever you want. We'd love to hear from you. What's happening on the game side of things is that it is draft number 12 since the release of March of the Machine. And we're going to enjoy ourselves some mom drafting. I sort of said, oh yeah, I'm going to try to attempt to work towards Mythic. We only have 2 more days of streaming today and tomorrow. We'll see if we get there. But the important thing is that if I don't, we're going to do a Mythic climb in May. So I see Atraxa, Flying Vigilance, Death Touch, Lifelink. With Proliferate. So that would probably be in a green white shell. Atraxa just doesn't look that great. We have Stoke the Flames, we have Vanquish the Weak. You know what? I don't think we're gonna get to Mythic. I don't give a damn. Other cards I was considering: Stoke the Flame, Invasion of Gobakon. I don't think Wicked Slumber is good enough to first pick. There was another card in there that I just didn't see. Well, we have Invasion of Zendikar. What do you know? My favorite. And a perfect card to accentuate some multicolor nonsense. Dude, 5-color tracks, excuse me. I cull a single color here. Okay, so if we're going multicolor, let me state my opinion on what I think multicolor needs to succeed in this draft set. I think you need access to good blue card draw. I think you need access to good blue card draw. Or some kind of card draw in general. I think that it is way too hard to get enough value. Otherwise, you need a lot of 2-for-1s and a lot of card draw, which is kind of a slow 2-for-1. You know, spend 1 card to draw 2. But in my opinion, there are enough cards like Invasion of Zendikar that can find you 2 lands. Or a card like Fertilid's Favor that can find a basic land. Or another, more of the green cards that just generate mana of different colors. There's enough of those that I feel pretty confident that they, plus the dual land frequency in the set, means that it is doable to go 4-5 colors. But gosh, you really, 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 really stupidly much need 2-for-1 style things. So let's see. Is there anything good here? No. All these cards are pretty bad, except there is Vanquish the Weak. We actually do need removal quite badly. The other card that I'm eyeing is Skittering Surveyor. Dude, Emmett says, why does there seem to be more lands? Or did they put them in all packs now? There has always been a land in the packs. But there's also duels. So, there you go. Skittering Surveyor is very good, but Vanquish the Weak is I think, a pretty critical thing for us to get. Green-black is likely going to be our base. Green-black-blue. Black for the removal. Green is the most frequent color, and then blue for the card draw. I immediately am looking down here for the green cards. Phyrexian Gargantua is exactly what the doctor ordered. This is exactly the kind of thing that we want. When it enters the battlefield, draw 2 cards and lose 2 life, and it is itself good. Nantine says, skits look better. Vanquish has sort of proven to be not good. I mean, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Vanquish the Weak is pretty damn good. Atraxa, I think, is the kind of card that we're okay with. I see Invasion of New Capenna. I'm going to mark this. Invasion of New Capenna is an interesting one, because you can sacrifice something and then exile target artifact or creature an opponent controls, but the probability of me being able to do this is just not that high. What up, Vivictus Games? Vivictus Games in Spain, who stays mainly in the plane. This card is very good. It's a 2/2 that grows whenever anything else grows. It's just great. this is actually a tricky pickup here. I'm gonna get the Skittering Surveyor. If we get enough of these, I feel just very confident. All right. So let me talk about some other things that we'll want. There are a couple of targeted cards. There is a black one that says mill some stuff and then return 2 creatures from your graveyard to your hand. That's a really, really, really good one to be looking for. If, for instance, we get some bomb-ass awesome stuff, we can just get back our really awesome things. Elvish Vatkeeper is a very good example of the kind of 2-for-1 value card that we crave. Elvish Vatkeeper, it has electrolytes. It's the kind of creature that a Day 9 craves. I can't believe this is here. I think green-black are the right colors to be in anyways for us. Failed Conversion is another... I mean, it's a little expensive, but it's quite helpful. Is that so? It's between these two. I'm actually going to get the Iridescent Blade Master. I think that this is pretty good. A 3/3 for 4 is very awkward. Scott does the Mills thing. Oh, I want to be clear. We're not trying to get Mill in here. That would be inaccurate. We are not trying to get Mill cards in here. I'm saying that there is a specifically black card that lets us put 2 from our graveyard into our hand. And so if we have some bomb super high-end ones, we may be looking for those. So I think I'll probably actually get the Phyrexian Archivist. Having just some flexible, thick, high-end things are very nice. Shatter the Source I've actually found to be not great unless you are specifically in red. I mean, I guess I'll get this one. What is this doing here? Alright, I guess I'll take that. I mean, just in case any of you are worried, you couldn't pay me $1 million not to be running 4-color nonsense here. And here's Warcraft, 5-star creature, planeswalker, or battle. At the top, execute yourself damage. You may exile one of those cards, put the rest on the bottom, random order. Alright, well this is good. So let's see. So this is nice, this is nice, this is nice. Cosmic Hunger is probably what we're going to get. It just is removal, and we just kind of need removal. I think this is right. I want this, or this, or this, or this to come back around. Because, again, we're looking for removal and 2-for-1 value. 2-for-1 value. I think the Herbology Instructor might be what the doctor ordered. Yeah, I think that Herbology Instructor, it comes out early. It can flip and pick off a thing. I mean, obviously we see the Kami of Whispered Hopes. Which feels nice. Oh, add 1 mana of any color. But I think that the Herbology Instructor is exactly what we need. We have 3 Skittering Surveyors, so I'm actually quite pleased. What about the land here? Herbology Instructor is doing something that is so important for us, which is 2-for-1. 2-for-1. You play it, then you flip it, and you bop something. It's not a super powerful card. It's not like blowing my mind with how sick, thick, solid, and tight it is. Corruption of Tawashi is actually a pretty good one for us. There's the invasion of Ulgrotha. But I actually am going to get the Corruption of Tawashi. This is a very, very slow card. I'm not going to run this idiot. But weirdly, this is the kind of card that I really want. This really is. We also have an Aether Blade Agent. Temporal Cleansing is not great for us because we just don't have the ability to Convoke and its sorcery speed. Yeah, I am going to get the Corruption of Tawashi. It's not considered a unbelievably good card. Alright, what does this thing do? Enters battlefield, so shuffle for a card, exile it face down, then shuffle. For as long as the card remains exiled, you may play it. Spells you cast from exile have Convoke. I will get this one. I'd also love for this to wheel. I'd love for this to wheel. I'd love for this to wheel. We're actually just going to get some really, really good stuff. Convoke is quite difficult for me to cast. Invasion of Lorwyn is really good. We also have a Vanquish the Weak. I think I'll just get the Invasion of Lorwyn. Like, why not? Why not? I think this is right. Yeah. I'm gonna get Vanquish the Weak. I know better. I know better, dude. I know better. Probably Meeting of the Minds. I see a Bloodfell Cave, but, you know, I don't have any red. So, I mean, I'd be content to be 4-color. This seems great. I'm probably not going to get Yargle. What does this thing do again? It's pretty good. I don't remember that one. I'm going to get Corrupted Conviction. Skittering Surveyors. We got some sacrifice targets. You know. Might not get run. Well, this is an annoying thing to do. I mean, you know, why not? One thing that's important to note is that Corruption Tawashi says when a permanent you control transforms or a permanent enters the battlefield transformed, you may draw a card. Incubators are the most common one to do it. But cards like Invasion of Eldraine, these battle cards, when they flip, that's also good stuff. Unfucking believable. Now, do I want this or do I want this? I definitely want the Timberland Ancient. Like, super defs. Okay. Gonna have to make some cuts, it seems. Rona's probably not gonna get run, but we'll go ahead and tuck her anyways. I think the Thornwood Falls is going to be better for us here. I really like the Gloomfang Mauler, but this is a solid duel to pick up. So we're low on 2 mana things. I'm not certain that we're going to be running Fertilid's Favor, but we might. Traumatic Revelation. We actually might run this. This is a weird card, but it can be played on turn 2. It makes an Incubate token. Vat Keepers work well with that. I'm not running Yargle, dude. Stop trying to make me run Yargle. Maybe. I see a Vat Keeper. I see a deal 2 damage to everything. Yeah, we're just going to do the Vat Keeper. I'm not going to pick this. Okay. 2 drops and fixing, and that's it. Probably this. There's also another Skittering Surveyor. So I don't think I'm going to be running this. It's between these two. I'm just gonna get the land for now. I'm just gonna get the land for now. There's a Weeping Fertilid. That's an early drop. That is addressing one of our issues. Very fine, solid little early drop. Very pleased to see this one. Just always looking down here. Would have loved to pick up this one, but I think this is just correct, right? We might not run this or this. I'm just excessively cutting a little bit here. That's a good-looking duel for us, you know. What does this guy do? That has a lot of text. I'm taking the land. Wow, this rounded out, man. Wow, this rounded out. Goodness. What's Teysa Karlov? Death. Dude, I mean... I don't know. She's really hard and awkward to cast. Okay. I guess just land, man. We might get another Iridescent Blade Master here. Really, an Invasion of Muruganda, huh? This is very weird and suspect. It might be a Glistening Deluge. I just don't have that many creatures, honestly. Hey, actually. Hey. Tiller of Flesh. Really? Holy shit, what is that doing there? What is Shauna Sisse's Legacy doing here? Whoa! Holy moly. Jeez. You see that shit? Oh my god. All right. I mean, Glistening Deluge might be an acceptable cut here. I think the problem that I'm seeing here is that I think I want to go down to one island and have 2 planes to guarantee I can cast this. So if I do that, this is the one that we would cut, because I don't really have a lot of good Convokes. So now we just have the single blue here for Meeting of the Minds and Corruption of Tawashi, which I think is actually correct. Hoarding Broodlord, I think, is fine to cast, or fine to have. So let's see, how many of each source do we have right now? We have 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 for white. And I probably want another one of these here. So let's see, how many greens do we have? We have 4, 5, 6, 7. Feels a little light. Swamps 5, 6, 7, 8. So if I did like this, the only issue is the Glistening Deluge. 4, 5, 6, 7. And then 1, 2, 3, 7. So we have 7 and 7. And then for our blues, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to remove Glistening Deluge. And I'm going to put in something nice and cheap. I think I am going to leave in Seed of Hope. I believe that we can absolutely get away with this many, with 17 lands, because keep in mind, we have 3 Skittering Surveyors, a Seed of Hope, and a Timberland Ancient. Oh yeah, an Invasions of Zendikar, thank you. Let's see. Yeah, by the way, Atraxa is here specifically because it is a 4/4 Flying Vigilance, Death Touch, Lifelink, and if somehow some of these incubation counters flip, yeah, we can get more counters on them, but I don't really care that much. I'll be honest, the card that I'm leaning towards is Traumatic Revelation, bizarrely. I actually think I'm going to leave in Seed of Hope. Yep, this is it. This is, relax with Atraxa. Let's go ahead and put the poll up. And so let's briefly describe why I'm the greatest. All right. So the story of the deck. The story of the deck is pretty straightforward. We have removal, land grabbing, and some basic things at the front to buy time until we can get some of our really power cards. Notably, Atraxa. Like, if we just put our power cards here, we have Atraxa. Whoa, don't cut the Phyrexian Gargantua. The Hoarding Broodlord. We have some real power cards up here. Any one of these power cards is just really nice, with Phyrexian Gargantua being one of the weaker ones, but still overall quite strong. So if we can stabilize and get enough mana out consistently, we can begin to draw extra cards with Tawashi, Meeting of the Minds, Phyrexian Gargantua, technically the Skittering Surveyor draws, and trying to get 2-for-1s with Herbology Instructor, with Elvish Vatkeeper, and going for value late. So it's not the most complex deck, but when I play it, it's complicated because I can make so many mistakes. All right, is this the game? 4, 5, 6, 7. 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because of the double for the Boonbringer Valkyrie. Excuse me. Boonbringer Valkyrie and Atraxa have the benefit of lifelink. We also have quite a good amount of life gain in this. All right. We've done it. We've literally drawn the most nut possible hand. Joe Monkey. Yeah, no, we switched to stained glass for sure. Joe Monkey, it's great to see you, man. How in fuck's name are you doing? Oh, yo, dude, look at this. Look at this hand. We did it. We got the hand. We got the thing. Origata, we are an Atraxa. Polson says, I've been thinking about trying to get into Magic. Is it hard to get into? It looks kind of overwhelming. I am playing a very difficult style of deck to play in a complicated format where I am trying to lean on the complexity. I think in terms of the, ooh, this game seems complicated. What should I be going for? You know, these kinds of things. I genuinely think that if you just download Magic, start just queuing up and playing games using the default built-in decks, it has an excellent onboarding. You get a bunch of cards for free. They hurl cards at you. And you can play for free for a while before you even try to do this kind of draft format, which is very, very intense. And I'm allowed to do it because, like, my brain is fucking huge. No, I'm kidding. My head is huge. That's the only thing that's huge here. And my ego. What the fuck am I talking about? White, black. So, I've been playing this game like my whole life, and I have started to focus on this format, so you have like 20 years of experience or more, plus aggressively focusing on this exact complicated looking format. So, you know, if you're feeling overwhelmed, please note I'm sort of putting myself in a situation where it looks a lot more difficult than it is, which is of course very good for my fragile ego, which is huge, by the way. And this game is fun as shit, Paulson. The thing that I really like about Magic is that it is on one hand, it is a strategy game. It is about the strategy and outthinking and outmaneuvering. Holy shit, best day ever. But this game, so good at letting you be a fucking dumbass, man. It's so good. Holy shit, this is the best. This is like the most dumbass friendly game in Eastwell. I'll shoot my Invasion of Origata. Shoot my Invasion of Zendikar. Cast this Haste Vigilancio. Targeting this. Doesn't have trample, so. Yeah, I just really, really, really like Magic a lot. I think it's an incredibly fun, satisfying, just goof-ass game. It lets you do some of the dumbest stuff ever. Nothing to destroy. Oh, shit. Fuck. Oh, look at this guy. Look at this turkey. So this now transforms, which causes Corruption of Tawashi to draw, and then we can end the turn, and then on their turn I can transform the Incubator token to draw again with the Corruption of Tawashi. Again, Corruption of Tawashi is kind of a weird fringe card, but for a control deck like this, it's great. Oh my god, it's fucking Thena! If you draw your second card, do a bunch of shit. Alright. That's a bit of a problem. Let's activate and draw. So we have 2 Vanquish the Weeks. Target opponent discards 2 cards. Okay. So let's go ahead and have you discard. Seems good. So then we're going to attack here, attack here, attack here. I mean, this can block, but you know, completely fine with that. This flips, so we draw from Corruption of Washi. Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm definitely fucking doing this. And we get the Incubate token. So those other transform permanents have a bunch of shit, okay. Alright. I mean... yeah, sure. It's totally fine. I think I probably want a Meeting of the Minds here. Probably. I've discovered my opponent's moves. Yeah, no, this is fine, because now my Vanquish the Weeks actually have really good targets here. We have a bunch of 4X cards, pun intended. Pinging for 2 a turn. Yeah, this is fine. Okay, so now I'm going to Meeting of the Minds. In order to... probably get a Vanquish. If we don't get a Vanquish, then what can you do? Okay. Oh, I forgot we have Cosmic Hunger. That's fucking great news. Five. Swing with all these. Oh. Hold on, I realize I've made a mistake. I need to click out of this window real fast. So here's what I think I'm going to do. I didn't... So if I do this, this is lethal if they don't block. So they gotta block something. I'm gonna leave behind this guy. Yeah, this is a good swing. This is a good swing. Because this is whenever a creature dies, I put a counter on this, so I can use Cosmic Hunger to kill. Alright, so this dies, because this gets buffed. This dies, so we're going to first do this. Shoop. Then we're going to Cosmic Hunger like this to here. I don't think there's any abilities. Outside of this one, perhaps. Oh, great. Cool. I mean, I think this is a really dominant deck. And I'm just going to flip this just to show them I can. Again, I really think that Corruption Tawashi is very, very, very good. All right, so this is incredible. Tawashi, I think drew like 8 cards. I get saying about. Hey, Brian Heron, good to see you, man. How are you? 3 Easy Steps says, what are some tips you have for this limited format after a few days of it? Well, it depends upon the type of advice you're seeking. Because, for instance, if you're like, dude, I'm overwhelmed, how do I get started? What I would say is, it's okay to just kind of close your eyes and not think. It's okay to go, well, I mean, I thought that this was like an okay draft. I wasn't 100% sure on it. This is instant, right? I'm not really 100% sure about these 2 colors. Should I switch? Like, I don't know. Just like literally pick 2 colors pretty quickly and just bail after that. It's a completely fine way to operate. That's the first thing I would suggest. This format, I'd also suggest that the 3 mana slot is also a pretty acceptable place to have a lot of units. It's a pretty acceptable place to have a lot of units. What was this? Two and 3 slots are pretty good. And I would say also, broadly speaking, go greedy. Go greedy. Just pick off the Marshal of Zalfir. Negate is in this. I don't think there's another counter spell. Nice. It resolves. I think this is actually correct to do. I mean, we're going to take another 3 damage. I'm not entirely sure that, like, this archetype, Blue-White Knights, really strong, but it runs out of momentum. We have a lot of healing, so I kind of want to chill for a little bit. I am going to transform one of these. Oh my god, that is so bad. That is the worst news for us. Fuck. We are looking dead. So, let's see. So we're going to take 7 here. We might be dead, but this is kind of how that list winds up just roasting. And that just might be it. Yeah, we have 2 flyers that are great. I think there is literally nothing that we can draw here. That's all right. This was a great start as well. All right, that's the game. Probably could have changed some of my orderings. All right, great. All right, great. Yeah, I think yeah, greed is also really good in this format, just overall. Dude, this format feels rich and deep and amazing. I think this is like the most fun format I've played in ages. Like, I just want to play this format. That's all I want to do. See you turn into giant woman. So this is actually, interestingly, not good. We really do need access to that green land. Well, gee, I think I'll probably just send back the Hoarding Broodlord. I mean, this is 8 mana. So count with me, okay? Count with me. Count with me. This is actually not a content keep. This is actually me going. This might actually be. Oh shit, dude. Fuck yeah. I think. Okay, so this would be blue, black, white, green, and I do want the double forest because we only have one forest. And we have lots of green in here. All right. I think this is the one. I think this is it. Or it was Invasion of Zendikar, because we're one land off. Everything's fine. Oops, not you. You. So I can keep proliferating to add defense counters, making it harder to kill. Sweet, huh? I'm not blocking. Okay. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3, 4. Damn, it's so close. Black, white, huh? Wow. I mean... well, I mean... Oh, am I just hard casting this? All right. Exile it face down. And this is just for as long as that card remains exiled, you may cast it. Does this... So... Question about the keyword text. That's actually very painful for us. Question about the keyword text. let's say that Hoarding Broodlord dies. Can I still cast the Boonbringer Valkyrie? I can never quite remember exactly how this works. Okay, so I think this just seems like a reasonable play. Let's just do this. Why not? I will attack. Holy shit. This deck is awesome. Bye, Fizzywig. This, right here, this is the game. Alright. Well. Yeah, just relax with Atraxa. I think turn 4 Atraxa is, like, very good. Yeah, that was fun. Rank shots, I didn't consider proliferating being good versus enemy battles. Yeah, it's kind of a weird interaction. Dude, all I ever do is go first. It's amazing. So we have a lot of green and double black. Well, we also have a triple black, but it's convocable. So I think that generally I'm looking for forests and swamps, generally speaking, and I generally want to err on the side of forest. Their set has too many bombs. Literally, that was like every bomb. Also, this set is just like yoked good. Is convoke even a real word? I mean, the answer is yes, but Karnas PG, I want to be like, no, Wizards, they just keep fucking making up things. What are they talking about? Now, because I got this and I don't have a turn 4 play, I am actually going to play this so I can Skittering Surveyor on 3. Holy shit. Notorious Lore Master is good. So I can kill this. I can kill this with Vanquish the Weak, but I need to be really careful to do that. Diligently. Very diligent. That's a bit of a pickle, huh? Probably just plan on transforming this. And this is your starting hands have been so lucky every time 2 dual lands and skittering. Well, we have 7 duels. So, I mean, that just makes it really, really tough. Just, like, not to have it work. 1 off the Sheevan Burner. Maybe this is the one that we actually should have gotten. Ah, yeah, maybe that's what we should have gotten. I think it should have been Quintorius for this other thing. I was thinking about curve issues, but I was actually incorrect there. Yeah, it's tough because yeah, this is just literally straight up tough. think I actually transform this, and then I actually block the Vac with the Vac Keeper, I think. This card is tough to deal with, Flying Vigilance. Okay. Quintorius. I should have just discarded Quintorius, man. I can block a 5-3. What am I doing? Or a 4-3. The weakness that we're feeling does feel like what this deck has as its weakness, which is like if you just get a little bit aggressive and go under, that's tough for me to deal with. We're going to get a lot more extra turns, however. I think I just gotta let it resolve. Just gotta let it resolve. Yeah, I mean, Flying Vigilance is an issue. I have some flyers myself. My opponent is being really careful to play around my big moves. Oh, no, they're not. Thank God. Alright, something good's happening in this game. This does not really help very much. Oh, I drew? Already? Really? Oh, I thought I was being efficient. So they don't have red mana to be able to cast the Convoke Dragon, which is kind of like our saving grace here. Oh, shit, is that bad. Holy shit, is that the worst thing in the universe. Oh my god, all your creatures get +1/+1. Oh my god, that's terrible. Alright, well, this certainly sucks. Oh my god. Sheriff, you little... Let me draw, huh? Facts. Okay. That is very helpful. So I actually think that this is the play. All right. Okay, okay. Take action. All right, so this is getting there. Hey, Shadowcat says, "Hey, Sean, you're looking rather well lit today." Well, I'm standing, Shadowcat. I'm standing. Wow. Ooh, this is a tough one. This was a really tough one. I thought we were going to lose this. Oh, that's right. We should have let the flip happen and then cast Cosmic Hunger. Nice. That would have been nice. Just a little too much to track in this fucking game. Ermagerd, Skyward. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Okay, so we can do this. I mean, swinging for 9 here is pretty good, especially for branding. Ay, no, the dragon's gonna come out. Well, I mean, this is about what we can do. Hey, Sheriff, there's literally food somewhere else. Sheriff has just been, like, furious with me lately. She's just been like, I'm gonna fucking get this guy. This guy sucks. The Convoke Dragon? Yeah, that would be probably the best draw. We can continue to swing with the Iridescent Blade Master. Alright, well, I mean, Villain's thinking. I have no mana. I'm not blocking with the Grandmother of Isengir. Dr. Angus says, I've probably watched all Spell Slingers episode like 5 times at this point. I've never watched an episode of Spell Slingers. Never. I would never dream of watching an episode of Spell Slingers. Ugh. I've actually never watched any of them. I mean, partly because I know what happens. I was there at the time. Hate the host? Yeah, the host is he's a piece of shit. Alright, well, I'll play this. It's good to keep throwing land out. Iridescent Blade Master, I think, is a very excellent card to have in these. Types of situations. Believe it or not, this turn is going to look a lot like last turn Achilles. It's going to look a lot like that, so. Block. Because then this grows to a 4/4. How did the dragon not come down? I think my opponent is just feeling a little scared, because I've had one card in the hand for a while. And also, if they played the dragon costs 7, so they have 5 mana available and 2 creatures, which means that they would have therefore had to, like, excessively tap, and I think they just don't want to do that. So we do want to play a land every turn, because then we can triple pump Iridescent Blade Master. See, I don't know what Mind Goblin is. Oh, this has 3? No, it has 2. It has 2. It has 2. Okay, that's also a sensible reason why we didn't see it. Oh, that's so good. Oh, Mind Goblin D's nuts. Oh, that's so good. I'm so pleased to have participated in that. But let me tell you, I do not mind at all. Always hit me with that garbage. Let me tell you, I clonked my head on that fucking door frame, and I was like, oh god, let's go through this door again. Oh, I loved it. Day 9, no, it can't be. Yeah, that's fine. Da-na-na. Gonna stinks to be land fluted. The core Owlbird is gonna be plopping down. What would he attack? I think my opponent correctly identifies that in this situation, it's incredibly difficult to make progress. It's very challenging to make progress, but we are winning the race. And so Villain probably feels some obligation to be more aggressive. So we have an 8-8 swinging in. That's not that good for the Karsus Depth Guard situation. So I mean, probably even Branch Burner is going to get Vigilance and start clocking me in the face. I mean, there's a lot of good things we can draw. We have Atraxa. We have our Convoke Dragon. Yeah, maybe move it over to the Sheevan Branch Burner swing first and then put it on the Karsus Depth Guard. Yeah. No harm, no foul. Drawing a land here would be troublesome. That's actually a pretty good draw. That's a pretty fucking good draw. Pretty damn good draw, huh? So this is target incubator token. This is no longer an incubator. That's right. That's the interaction. So into the bin, we got these. So now we have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13 lands. So there's 3 lands left in the deck. So we should mostly be hitting the good stuff. You could double activate the Vat Keeper ability if you'd held priority. So let's read. So this is 5 transform target incubator token you control. So what happens is when it transforms from an incubator token to a Phyrexian, the target fizzles, because it's no longer an incubator token. So I should just go for this. This doesn't have trample. I think that's it. I think that's all I can do. Great news. Terrific and fantastic news. Two Vat Keeper and Surveyor unblocked should be 7. Well, then we don't have anything on the swing back and we die. That's the danger. Basically feed our entire board and then just die on the attack. That's not good. Nice plays. So... Ow, ow. Alright. Just a close game. Just a close game. Oh, shit. Alright, let's see what happens. So I get to pick anything I want. Backup flying first strike lifelink. What a game. What a video game this was. And this game is a was, for sure. Absolutely is a was. What a draw off the top. What a rip. Holy shit, dude. The Hoarding Broodlord found the Boonbringer Valkyrie. Oh my god. This format is very good. Why can't you attack it? What do you mean? What do you mean, Mr. Danny? Why? So the question is, instead of why not, just give me the logic first. Give me the logic first. Like, hey, I see a play where we can swing with the Phyrexian. Yeah, of course. We can swing with this Phyrexian token. They don't have a good block, and we have the ability to potentially flip this. I don't have any control over when and where this Sheevan Branchburner swings. So I want as large a first striker as possible. And that's the reasoning. I want as large a first striker as possible. Flying first strike lifelink. I probably will swing with the Boonbringer Valkyrie at this point. Probably. See what we draw. A lot of things that deal with it as well. And see, in this sort of situation, I'm now pleased that I have a flying first striking lifelinker. Isn't it lethal? Is a possibility of it. It's a possibility of it. I'm gonna do this and draw. Missed lethal. Again, you gotta be really careful when my opponent has a card in hand. If there is but a single way for them to prevent a little bit of damage when I swing out, then I'm unable to win on the swing back. So, for instance, there's a card that gives protection from a color. Wow, goodness. There's a card that gives protection from a color, which would cause my lifelink not to gain life, because it prevents the damage. We had Hearthstone lethal, though. That is true, that is true. Hoof says, if card is in hand is removal, you lose regardless. No. No, for instance, if they have the protection spell that reads, you get protection from the color of your choice, depending upon what my opponent does, we have the ability to block, and then they can cast the protection spell. Looks good to me. I mean, and let's get one thing right away. It is an absolutely legitimate consideration. Hey, should we go swing face here? Oh, there's also the destroy target tapped creature. That's another really painful one. So I just really don't want to be in a situation where the destroy, tapped, protection, all these sorts of things. I just don't want to be in that situation. Don't ever put me in a situation like that. Holy shit. Alright. Okay. Okay. Alright, I'm sure I'm just about to get stoked. Or I'm about to get crunched for 6. Alright. Doesn't matter. So that might seem bizarre. That might seem bizarre to bottom Atraxa, but the truth of the matter is, we want to, as aggressively as humanly possible, continue getting mana, particularly black mana. Black mana is what will let us stay alive, because we have 2 Vanquish the Weeks. So by doing this on this turn, this helps guarantee that we can get the mana that we need. And plausibly, we can even Seed of Hope in any turn, you know, that sort of thing. This helps guarantee that we can stabilize. And the biggest problem that this deck has is stabilizing. If we can stabilize, I think that we probably going to win against most lists. What the fuck are we doing? Okay. What? What? Gotcha. Huh. If this guy casts a spell to trade with Skittering Surveyor, I do not know what is going on. Irresolved. Crazy. I mean, this is as good a time as any to do this shit. Let's just see what we're working against. Holy shit, Quintorius Lore Master. Holy fuck. Alright, well, we have the play. Ring. Alright, this is great. We'll stop here. Quintorius Leviosa. Good. All right. All right. We're winning the race. We have the better cards. Not vanquish just anyone. Vanquish the weak. Alright. This is it. This is the game. This, I feel really, really great about the way that we did our mana this game. We've had no problems casting anything. And I think I had a really good understanding and sense of how we were supposed to do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This is an 8 mana spell. We need 8 plus 4. We need 12 mana to be able to cast the stuff that we want. All right. This is a good swing. Bait it with the Ancient? Oh, dude, no. We literally, we're swinging with way more pressure. They need a way to deal with our pressure. That's what's going on right now. That is what is going on. So that'll be enough next turn. A lot of damage. Yeah. Dude, how amazing is that? How unbelievable is that? We won that game. We won that game by removing a key card from hand, 2 removal spells, and then 2 mana things. Just banking. It's incredible. Now, technically, they were getting flooded, but if they weren't flooded, they would have drained all their mana, and then we could have cast one of our awesome cards, and we would have been fine. Okay, so... That's a fucking hand. Alright. Wait a minute, do you feel that? I think I just binned blue mana. I think I just binned blue mana. This thing's annoying. I think it's a solid card. A War Historian. Backkeeper's probably an acceptable call. We have one island in the deck. We could just bank an island right off the top. Why not? Huh? Why not? Send back up. Signs, combat damage equals toughness rather than its power. I think this card is fucking terrible. Forgive me for saying as such, but I think that this card is absolute direct nonsense garbo. Okay, well, I think that we have a very clear play. We Traumatic Revelation. Let's see what they have. They're clearly hosed on land. Wrath, whenever you cast an instant or sorcery. Probably this really good one. Scarab Glasses, can you explain why I think it's garbage? It's essentially a 3/3 for 2. Its best is that it is a 3/3 for 2. A vanilla 3/3 for 2. That's kind of how I view it. It is a vanilla 3/3 for 2. That is the card. That's it. I did this wrong. Three for 2. It's fine. Does Proliferate work on incubators? Sure fucking does. Sure fucking does. And I mean, like, a 3/3 for 2 is, particularly in Constructed, feels really good. A 3/3 for 2 that does nothing else will be a 3/3 for 2 in this format that's very, very greedy. It's a solid defender. It's a solid defender. But But when I compare to something like an Herbology Instructor that heals and then can be a removal later, I mean, this is the sort of 2-mana card that I'm looking at. I'm going like, shit's fucking good. So... I'm gonna swing with the singleton. Oh, I saw that they had a Fara's Dispersal, didn't I? God, I like some of these spells, my brain's just melting together. For some reason, I thought that this was the Convoke to dunk one. Well, I may as well swing with this guy. Alright, we're getting close. Alright, I mean, Atraxa literally is the stabilizer. Now, do we still lose? Is this +1/+1 in Vigilance? Okay, that's actually a relief. Damn, we're pretty close. Now, whenever someone hovers, I get really scared. Ooh, what a relief. Quel relèvement. Atraxa is doing a lot of effort here. So if my opponent swings, it's 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, that's fucking good. Alright. Let's get this out of here. Oh my god, looks like we are going to do it. So there's a couple of outcomes. A triple block is one such thing. Okay, so this is for both of these. Great. So what we're going to do is we're going to Cosmic Hunger this. Probably the best play. Great. Yeah! Fuck yeah! There's another option to Cosmic Hunger to pick off that thing, but I think that, like, this is good. Holy fucking shit. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna pick off the Wrath, like, very clearly. Spend his mana. No, I don't spend my mana. Okay, great. Great, perfect. We're gonna pick off Wrath, because Wrath can let them draw. Obrellis Rex, happy 91 months in a row. Ah. Yeah, we got some good turns here. 91 months of Obrellis Rex. All right. GP Cyanide says, how do you suck life from a siege? And the answer is, with lots of practice. Opponent made many misplays. Well, it's hard to identify a misplay that would have been able to happen on that last turn. I think that they... I mean, they're stuck between a rock and a hard place. What, they bounce it, which causes this not to flip, but then I can recast it. So it's the... It is the paradox of the rock and the hard place. Is Dispersal attacking or is it tapped? I'm pretty sure it's attacking. Yeah, it's attacking. We did it. Yeah, Proliferate to heal battles is sick as hell, dude. It's so sick. This is like one of my favorite decks that I've played in a draft in ages. We've also been playing this draft for like an hour and a half. These games are taking... They just take so long. Oh my god. Yeah, and the amount of life gain in this deck is quietly essential because, you know, like, little life here from the Seed spell. A lot of life from Atraxa. Little life from the battle that deals 3, heals 3. Little here, little there. A little everywhere. This is good enough. This is going to be good enough for us. Great. I think Invasion of Eldraine is excellent. Invasion of Mercadia is alright. Obviously it doesn't do anything the turn that it's played, but it's, you know, it's alright. It's an okay spell. Alright. I'll get a forest. I mean, yeah. Oh, do you have a combat trick that you would like to use to 2-for-1 a Lightkeeper Thallid? Yeah, sure, this is completely fine. Villain can't swing. Great. Okay, Atraxa. Yeah, and playing Atraxa to bump these at each one is actually unbelievably significant. We've, like, never had an issue casting Atraxa on turn 4. Ever. There's a lot of things that deal 4, so... Wow, what a great card. Nice. Okay, we'll leave mana up for this. So we want to leave up Vanquish the Weak, because if this gets spent, we want to counter with this. And then we'll choke them out of resources with Invasion of Eldraine, and then we'll be fine. Ta-da! Totally fine. Totally fine. My opponent would cast some stuff to do some stuff. Not an issue in the slightest, completely. Because again, we have this Invasion of Eldraine. I mean, this is just an unbelievable draw. I haven't even gotten to cast this guy yet. Oh, right, we have a Boonbringer Valkyrie. Alright. Okay. Whoa, you got it. It resolves. So... Alright. Yeah, our deck is really good. It's really nice. This might be the deck that gets us. This might be the deck that gets us. Hanging a bomb. I was tempted to not play it out. It was close. But this is why removal is really, really good. This is why removal is really, really good. We still have some good cards that we can get to. Not the least of which is, of course, the ever-famed Kawashi. These guys are quite good as well. Yeah, I think that if we started playing the Vat Keepers first, I was really tempted to do that. Okay. Sure. Okay. What is the better thing to do here? Probably this. So, okay, so this is good. Whoa, whoa. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I think that this is the right thing to do. I think, not 100%. But I think that this is the right thing to do. We get a good amount of blockers. We can then play Corruption of Kawashi. We have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we have enough to Corruption and then double it up and draw. Trample Haste, that definitely is better than us. Yeah, that we're dead. I cannot stress this enough. We're fucking dead as shit. Wow. Wowie cowie, we died. But I think that this opponent's deck, I think that the probably biggest mistake that we made was we set ourselves up to be able to get owned with single target removal just a little bit too hard. Because we did the Gargantua, and then we did the Valkyrie. And there's enough Convoke power removal spells that I think that what we should have done is played my little elvish babies and just done a 3-3 and a 2-2 and tried to distribute. And I think we would have been all right. Their deck didn't actually have especially terrifying or threatening cards in them. It was just a fine deck. Like, I'm gonna play against it and be like, holy shit, that's fucking crazy. Oh my god. Probably just try to kill Master Jury, like, really soon. Rakdos lists are very, very, very aggressive. That's great news. We do want this, because we don't have a way to get double white otherwise. Alright, this is the game. I'm going to play Skittering Surveyor. So we probably want a green. So obviously blue, black, white, green. Vanquish. You can do it on that card, but that's, you know, kind of what we were wanting. Let's see what they do. Pick or drink. I mean, this looks like the most won game of all time. Now, there's a Convoke. I'm not blocking, by the way. There's a Convoke spell that can be somewhat threatening to us. Yeah, that's another good one. Invasion Asgul for the instant sack. And I think that it's probably still good enough to play the way in which we played. again, super crazy aggressive lists. And because these can grow out of control, if these enter the battlefield tapped, I'm doing this right now on my main phase. No messing around. White. Okay. This is bad. This is really bad. Oh shit, I played the wrong one. Ooh, my god, we fucked up so bad. Oh shit, I played the wrong one. Fuck. That is... Ooh, boy, we may have just lost the game. Alright, well, just remind myself to get these colors, then. So we still have a lot of health, so we're okay. This is very concerning. Yeah, and that is especially a fucking nightmare. Ay. What did we mess up? We didn't have double black, so we couldn't play the Phyrexian Gargantua, because instead of playing this Jungle Hollow, I played the Tranquil Cove. Our mana has been so good this entire time. Really, an Aether Blade Agent. Okay. Let's see what we get. That is helpful, but it doesn't necessarily solve our problems. Holy shit. Holy fuck. We can't deal with this. Each player sacrifices a creature? Holy shit. I mean, holy shit. Okay, so there is a way to win this if we get our Cosmic Hunger. This is what I'm gonna do. This is it. This is what we got. Rankle does have to hit to kill, but yeah, there's just too much. There's just too much power here. Is there a way that we can maybe win from out of nowhere? Let's think. So, yeah, that's death. Damn. And then this has Menace. Dude, if I had played the Gargantua one turn earlier, we would have been alright. We would have been able to stabilize. But I didn't, because I just played the wrong mana. Sucks to play a skill game, huh? Sucks to play a skill game.